Alright, guys. It is time for another episode of Diamond in the Rough. The man himself in the bottom left-hand side. He is an abuser of the tech units. One of the most untraditional players out there. It is Ruff. Up here in the top right, his opponent in the red. An absolute monster of a GM Zerg. It's Caleb Arrakis. He's going to see if he can cause a ruckus. Caleb's going to see if he can cause a ruckus in the Terran base. He's so funny, pig. Yeah, just remember, guys, if it hurts to listen to my jokes, just remind yourself I have to live with myself. Trust me. If you think your pain is something, it is. I'm sure there's a real pain there. It's not as. Trust me, it's not as bad. I have to live inside my own shell of a human body and deal with the fact that these words come out of my mouth. It's painful. It really is painful. It's hard to deal with. But excited to see where this one goes. It's cool to have a whole bunch of new Diamond in the Rough replays that he sent me out. We've got a new Boom replay that she's just sent that we're going to cast right after this one as well. Lots of fun games to do. And how can you compete against such a good kitty? I enjoyed that. Yes. Yeah, for those who don't know, they've actually had player cams on because it's all played remote, all the tournaments at the moment. We were just talking about DreamHack Masters, and TLO was playing, and they keep showing the cameras in the bottom right. So the players are just showing their webcam from their house, right? It's really cool that they've got this set up, so you get to see the players a bit more. Some could argue you can even see their faces even more than when they're at a live tournament with this setup. But Nina's just had the webcam on the kitty while it's sleeping on the bed. There's just like this TLO there, focused playing, and the other camera is literally just a little cat sleeping. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's like that's not actually Nina, but I like it. The low ground wall off. This overlord's like, please, just let me get to the pervert pillar. All I want to do is watch. I swear, I won't touch or get involved or anything. You won't even know I'm there, other than a bit of heavy breathing coming from the crack in the closet. Come on, he's gonna lift that. Caleb, you gotta run. If you see the Marine run that way, you've got to run bam, bam, and get to safety. But yep, I was like, Ruff, come on, man, kill it.
Add on.
Oh, Caleb. 3 hit points. Is he gonna go back to the high ground? He's trying to get down there. The Marine's like, oh wait. Oh man, why can't I run faster? So Overlord's like, slowest chase of all time. Gets to safety. It almost looks like if the Marine stands there, he could shoot it, but yeah, no, not quite. It's the perspective throwing us off a little bit. Nice start there for Caleb, keeping that Overlord alive. Going up to 3 bases, droning on upwards. He's going to go Overlord speed behind it. Always a good choice. You want to either get a quick lair for Overseers or an Overlord speed whenever you're playing Ruff, because you need to be able to keep scouting. Ruff's the sort of player who'll go 2 factory, tank Hellion, and then build 2 starports and just, sneakily go Battlecruisers or something like that. And Hellion's finding a bit of damage. Just Zerglings so far, but with those Zerglings gone, it's just the Queens, which are very, very slow. Oh, he's got to drive past. He's just got to keep distance on the Queen. As long as that red hit point Hellion doesn't go down, I think he's going to have to just rotate to the natural now. So with that Hellion gone, maybe gets 1 or 2 more drones. Doubtful he'll get more than that. Of course, it does take 3 Hellion shots to one-shot them, but Caleb with some big boy micro does a spore trick. And at the end of that, 0 drones going down. A bit of a disruption, maybe slowed down some injects, distracted him a little bit. But Caleb's up on 3 bases, is building tons of Queens, and Fusion Core is on the way. It's a second starport, but it's going to get scouted straight away. This is terrible for Ruff. This is so bad. Ruff's first 2 Hellions did not do critical damage. The Speed Overlord comes through and is like, okay, cool. You're going 2 starport BC. I mean, I think when you see 2 starport BC, you have to make a lair. So normally if it's 1 starport, you can just kind of go Spores and Queens. But he's making a Roach Warren and gases. Oh, Caleb's going to try to all in, I think. So I think Caleb's thinking of doing like a Ravagerling Queen push. You can't do that against 2 starport BC. He's not even building Queens. If Caleb just builds like 4 Overlords now, and then Roaches and then Lings, like I guess it could work, but you might just die to the 2 Battlecruisers is the problem. Yeah, he's just gonna make Roaches. Yeah, Roach Warren finishes. We're going to see a ton of Roaches power up. Okay, so Caleb's saying, well, BCs, I don't have anything that shoots up, but who cares? I'm going to kill all your SCVs, all your infrastructure. I'll win a base trade if it goes to that, because I'll be able to get up enough spores to just not die, even if I get knocked to like 1 base economy. You can't stop Ravagers and Lings coming in. I've got 3 gases. There's going to be a massive Ling reinforcement. As many of these Roaches made into Ravagers as quickly as possible. It should be Ravager, 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 just to get those across the map faster. Ravagers, of course, do get across the map very quickly. Lings on the way. Are we making Lings? Yeah, there we go. You see, Ravagers are morphing. Overlords are building. 18 Zerglings on the way. It's a vicious timing attack. There's 2 spores in the main, and making a spore in the natural is willing to give up the 3rd, maybe? Okay, spores are starting. First BC's here. He's going to wait for the 2nd one and then teleport. You know what? As Caleb, do you wait for him to teleport in, or do you just show your hand? He's trickling in. He's not really got everything together. The barracks have spotted this, though. Oh, surely the battlecruisers just defend, right? Do they still commit? Maybe he didn't notice it. He teleports in with the battlecruisers. There's 2 spores there. They're going to take out that first queen immediately, but the Ravager Ling's going to hit at the same time. Okay, this is turning into an absolute shit show. The queens are trapped. Why is that spore running away? Oh, he's trying to retreat to the 3rd? That's a weird choice. I don't know why that spore's running away. The Lings are in there. Oh, no. And you know what? If you just click on the fusion core. Oh, no. It's not going to be able to get Yamato. That's a huge upgrade. That's such an important upgrade. And he's actually clicking the starports. He's focusing the wrong starport, unfortunately. But as long as focuses this starport before that gets down, it's just going to be 2 battlecruisers. They can't beat that many spores, as I pointed out earlier. Oh, no. Surely you're dead. SCVs are trying to get across the map. There's no other units. It's just 2 battlecruisers in a dream. I mean, they can isolate the spores and fight them one at a time and be rather efficient, I guess. But there's still a base mining there. There's more drones. Unfortunately, losing all the queens was actually a big problem. Losing the queens was a big problem because if you had some queens here, they add range damage. Without that, you're in trouble. And look at how much minerals and gas there is for repair. Oh, this is kind of funny. Okay, the Zerglings and Broodlings, though, are going to kill a lot of the SCVs. Yeah, that's actually big. If you can just get rid of all the SCVs, they can't keep repairing. Run, Queen! I think Caleb must win this game. Surely there's no way to lose from here. He's not leaving units there to finish the base trade. He really should be leaving at least a few, just roaches or something like that. Behind this, Caleb's spawning pool's up. He's got so many spores. Does lose the 3rd hatch, unfortunately. So, I mean, back to 1 base mining, but as long as he leaves some Lings here, yeah, he's going to go back, pick up the production. I don't think you can do much as Ruff. He's lost all but 1 SCV. The queens can come forward now. Oh, pull the queens back. Oh, you can't afford to lose any queens. Every bit of transfuse you get is massive. Every bit of transfuse. These Lings taking out those factories. Spawning pool goes down, but he can just replace it. That's not the end of the world. Does need to move all of his drones back up in here because this base is not even mining on 16 on minerals anymore. That 1 SCV is a goddamn hero, by the way. That 1 SCV is still alive. He's got to click on that SCV with a queen or something. Because that SCV otherwise is going to repair so many hit points. Caleb? Okay, finally he gets rid of it. I think he's done it. Okay, I think he's done it, surely. There's not much economy for Zerg, but there's no mining or anything for Terran. It's just, I mean, maybe he can drop some mules to repair? This is a crazy game here. Oh, man, 32 kills on one, 22 kills on the other. These battlecruisers are doing some heavy lifting. They're going to see if they can bait those queens out. Oh, that queen! She almost goes down. More drones on the way. There's another hatch over there with plenty of spores around it. Ling's taking out buildings. A reacted barracks has snuck itself up down there. Transfuse? Really? Yeah. Probably just wants to transfuse the queens and keep building that queen count, in my opinion. Oh, no! Oh, he's letting orbital land. Where did that happen? Oh, this one landed, dropped mules, and then immediately lifted off. Oh, Caleb! You can't let that happen! You can't let this repair up! He doesn't have any Zerglings there, though! No! He worked so hard to get these battlecruisers deep in the red! Ruff drops all of his mules and just repairs! Oh my god. Yeah, and he can dive now. He can dive. I mean, the red hit point one has taken a lot of damage. I think he should just leave that still so the mules are uninterrupted with repairing it. Oh, he's got to be careful there. It's on 200 hit points. Okay, yeah, it's already up. It's up at 250, 300 hit points. And it's getting very healthy. The other one, of course, is on full life. And this is actually sick. This is actually sick. He's taken out the queens. He's taken out most of the spores. The Ravagers are here trying to kill these mules. Oh, that's so funny. He's going to lose the hatch. And then the spawning pool. Guys, there is a special place of sadness for a Zerg who loses from it. These drones need to get down to that base because he's not mining minerals right now. That's his whole advantage. He's got to run the gauntlet. Go, 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 go. Run! Run, Caleb! You got to run, man. Oh, no. I really think he had a chance to just run straight past there. But now he can't get over there to mine. And suddenly it's like, hey, that advantage that you were meant to have this whole time, it's not there anymore. I like the idea of trying to drop files on it. Gotta be careful. Wait. What just happened? Did he just scan? I guess he just keeps landing these for a second, dropping a scan and then lifting it. It's 2 queens. As long as the queens get behind the spores, he should be just fine. Those drones need to get down here to mine though, and he should really move the rest of his spores down. Caleb does not have any timer on. Oh, yes, he does. I was like, there's nothing building for Ruff. Actually, Ruff is building mass unupgraded marine. So if the roaches and ravagers ever get too far ahead of themselves and die to these battlecruisers, and he's only got spores and queens, a pack of unupgraded marines could actually be huge. BCs come in. BCs come in. Neither orbital able to land. To drop mules. A couple drones going down. The other drones, they're rebuilding the hatch there. They're going to pull down. This is hard with that high ground. I think you want an overlord here, and you want more spores in the mineral line. Uh-oh. Queen's in the open. Transfuse on the spore. Ooh, runs forward and targets the queen. That BC's on 22 hit points. It has 49 kills. The other one has 43 right now. I'm going to get rid of my camera. I am going to get rid of my camera because we want to keep our eyes on that kill count more than anything. And the BC's going to come north. Biles not landing. That mule drops. Oh, he manages to get another mule drop off, mate. So he's going to slowly repair that up with that mule. But back to a full base mining. Uh-oh, the bile! Oh, barely dodges it. If he can get that queen, that'd be huge. The queen needs to micro back. She needs to micro back, and he needs to move a spore up to the very middle of this mineral line. Just having one spore there, even though it blocks some mineral patches, he's got to move a spore up to cover this. This is actually such good play from Ruff to make the most out of so few units. That one over there getting healed up slowly. These Ravagers taking a serious amount of beating. Only 9 workers still up, and he's not protecting. That creep tumor there is actually really bad. He needs to kill his own tumor and move spores up. Oh, he loses a queen with a transfuse! Caleb! You know, this is a point where Caleb isn't just fighting against Ruff and Ruff's dogged determination to win this game. Caleb's also fighting against the fear of losing from a situation where he feels this should have been in the bag. 100%, look at that. Oh my god, he snuck this big pack of Marines up here. Oh man, there is a mining base on the other side, but there's only 9 drones right now. Ooh. Remember that Ruff's almost out of money. The Roaches and Ravagers going to pick off a few Marines. Oh, this Queen's got to be real careful, man. That spawning pool's in the open. Not able to land Biles. Another Roach goes down. Yeah, the Roaches just need to keep hunting for the Marines. Nice transfuse does land. There are still 9 drones mining. Over on that right-hand side, they've transferred and so on. But, yeah. That's nice. Nice damage here by Ruff. Spore's doing really well. Uh-oh, you don't want to lose those Ravagers. Queen getting any hits she can. Every little bit of damage adds up, because Ruff's almost out of money, remember. So Ruff's been repairing like a madman. Actually, oh no! Oh, he gets around and mules down! Oh, Caleb doesn't have Zerglings over there punishing it, and right now he doesn't have a spawning pool, so he can't even get over there with Zerglings to stop the mining. I was like, Ruff's out of bank, Ruff's out of health, he can't afford to repair. A Bile clips one of the BCs as well. Oh my god. These BCs are so low. No, Caleb! What are you doing, Caleb? You can't lose 2 Roaches and Ravagers, mate. Oh no, he's down to just 2 Ravagers. He's got to run those spores. What's he got? 4 spores and a Queen up there. Oh my god. And you know what? Ruff now rebuilds. He's hurt Caleb's economy enough. 60 kills and 58 kills. Oh. Fucking Ruff, man. Anyone else would have been like, oh, I'm done. Ruff's like, yay, I get to micro 2 units to my heart's content. This is Ruff's favorite situation, is just getting value out of very few units. I think BCs get him. 1 Ravager falls. Ooh, almost clips it, but not quite. And you know what? What's your play? You're going to build your spawning pool. You're on 11 workers, but there's not even many minerals here. You got like 2,000 minerals to work with. I really feel like you need to get Zerglings into the SCV line. Whenever the battlecruisers come out. But because there's a bunker up now, I don't know. Can you even do that? There's another command center able to land. He can start dropping mules like crazy. You're gonna make a lair? I don't think that's gonna help. Oh, Caleb. I'm telling you, some Zerg tears were shed after this game. I've lost games like this before, and it is painful, because you're like, he has 2 units. I have so much stuff. But the thing is, every queen that you let get picked off is actually massive. A little bit more attention to detail with your queens, it changes everything. It's actually huge, right? So, oh, the BCs teleport in. They're like, oh, okay, you're trying to rebuild? Oh, he's in spore range. There we go. Look at that. Ruff only taking hits from 1 queen. But yeah, if you have like 2 or 3 queens here, you're actually doing so much more damage. But there was too many times where Caleb let his queens get picked off. You've got to pull them back really quickly. You don't have as much room for error as you once did back with the 8 range queen. It's only 7 range now against the Battlecruisers, 6 range. So you've only outranged the Battlecruiser by 1. Now the Battlecruiser is a fat chunky unit, so it feels like it's a little bit more than 1 range. Because it can move and shoot, that does make it really hard. Okay, you see Lings come in, but look at that. The mule pulls back. Oh, you gotta kill the Ling. Okay, does kill that 1 Ling. Still got 1 mule here ready to repair. He's gonna try and just push his way through these spores. A Ravager comes in and does push back. This base is mining. Marines coming up to join this. The BC's still isolating these spores. That red hit point BC is getting very low, 50, 60 hit points. It is being repaired by that single mule, but there's no ground units. There is nothing to stop the Marines. The last pack of drones, the last bit of economy, and there's nothing to defend it. 12 Lings start up, but they aren't ready. There's nothing to fight this. 8 unupgraded Marines at the 16-minute mark are gonna finish this game off. 66 kills and 65 kills on these 2 Battlecruisers. Holy shit. I mean, this one Ravager is microing its heart out, but that is just not going to do it. The units lost tab is disgusting. The pair of killer Battlecruisers. I was like, I don't honestly think Ruff could beat Caleb very often. Caleb's a very good player. So when I saw the name, I was like, and then I was like, oh, this is a weird response from Caleb. I could see how this could get messy. But it was so good. When he killed all the production and stopped it when only 2 BCs got out, I was like, oh, if 3 or 4 BCs get out, that would be different. But that's insane. 65 kills on one, 66 kills on the other. That is a 131 kill pair of Battlecruisers. And remember, a lot of that was Spore Crawlers and Queens. These weren't single Zerglings. GG, well played, Ruff. You absolute monster. That was insane. GG, well played, mate. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to check out Ruff's stream and his YouTube. Links are below in the description. Go show him some love. He puts up a lot of his favorite games. Don't forget to support the Patreon if you guys want to go above and beyond to support more of this fun content. Link is also down there in the description. We'll see you in the next episode of Diamond in the Ruff.